We're ready. I'm not fucking leaving. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tip Balls Podcast. I am your host, Sam Randazzo. It is the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, and we couldn't be happier to be here today, especially the co-host to my right. It is the one and only. He's Uncle Sam.
Hello.
I sat in your chair Thursday,
Okay.
and I realized something. There's no excuse for that microphone to ever be in front of your face at that angle.
Yep.
There's not. And every time we look at you, you're like this, and the microphone's behind your face. There's no reason for it ever to be in front of your face.
Anyway.
That's the best seat in the house you have.
Oh, Zolo.
Whoa.
Excuse
I
me.
wasn't ready for that.
Wow. Just so, and you get to see Bruce from that angle too.
Did you know,
I
by
can
the
see
way,
everything Bruce does. It's disgusting.
you weren't here Thursday. Did you know that ever since I started doing the Boss Up and Get This Money dance, R.I.P. Blade Icewood, that the Pistons haven't lost one game? Did you know that?
The Pistons have won.
Double fisting it, they're happy.
Pistons have won how many in a row?
13.
Wow. Wow.
See if they can do that when it matters.
Behind the computer.
Friday.
Behind the computer. Absolutely gushing with his own goo. It is Bruce Tugboat Venditti.
Hello.
Wait. Take it back. Okay.
Full rack.
No, I love the hat. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Sunglasses.
Is this, if you're going to do this, if you're going to commit to this, you have to commit to it fully.
By the way, your mustache and
I'm
your
fully
hair
committed.
is extremely ginger today, by the way.
The way the lighting is hitting it, it does look, the stash does look awfully red.
This shit is looking red right
I know, but honestly, do you mind him in the shades? I feel like it's kind of a move.
No, it's kind of hiding that nose. So.
Oh, wow.
Wow, dude.
Wow.
Racist.
To start off the day, we got President Baker, Leon, checking in. He wanted to let everybody know that he had a big win over Uncle Sam in fantasy this week,
He beat me.
and that Uncle Sam should be ashamed, and he is a quote-unquote washed-up has-been. Do you have any rebuke for that? Or are you just going to accept
Well,
it? Washed up,
I lost to Leon, yes.
hashtag washed up, hashtag has-been. So
I guess that's correct.
not only did you lose to Leon,
Yes.
you were also eliminated from playoff contention in the other league.
I was. That I kind of figured. I was boom or bust, and I knew that when I drafted.
Oh, and it
We
was a
talked
bust.
About that.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
bust.
Yeah. So yeah, I lost. This is what happens when you play Jerry Jeudy at fucking wide receiver, and Stephon Diggs He put me up a nice 4, and Judy put me up a fucking 2.9. That's why I lost.
Jumping to TikTok for a minute. Anthony back in the chat again today. Welcome, sir. Good to have you. He wants to know if he should flex Zay Flowers, DeAndre Swift, or Khalil Shakir this week. I would say not DeAndre Swift at the moment.
Khalil Shakir has been a little consistent.
Khalil Shakir is gaining some consistency. That was going to be my pick, unless anybody can make a good argument for Zay Flowers.
I'm not doing Swift against Jalen Carter and,
No.
and
It's
Jordan
just gonna end
Davis.
poorly, correct. And angry ones at that, because they lost to Dallas. Angry Jalen Carter and angry Jordan Davis. I resent Jax. Bench 1. Ibuka versus Arizona. Flowers versus Cincinnati. Tet McMillan versus the Rams.
Flowers against Cincinnati.
I agree. I would go Ibuka and Tet, right?
Yeah.
I go Ibuka and Tet there. Bradley Chandler, 19, asks, Pearsall or Godwin? Is Godwin going to be... They're both injured, I thought.
I think Godwin's coming
Godwin
back.
is coming back.
Did Pearsall do anything last night?
It wasn't much if he did. I mean, I would still take Godwin. Godwin coming back off of an injury, I'll take him over Pearsall right now. You want to know what's funny about that game last night?
Nobody's talking about how shitty Brock Purdy is.
The 49ers
He's
look like
been
dog shit.
dude.
The 49ers
I'm gonna be honest.
offensively looked like dog shit.
Correct.
Yeah.
They looked a lot better with Mac Jones in there than they do right now with fucking
The 3 picks was
Hurt.
not a good look. It was kind of sloppy for them.
No, but even the week before that, he was throwing fucking some erratic shit all over the field.
Yeah.
They squeaked out a couple of wins, but I mean, yeah, I think they should go back to Mac Jones.
Pearsall was 2 for 4. So I would go Godwin. Tony Montana asks, I'm in a dilemma. Should I start Jackson Dart or Joe Burrow this week?
Joe Burrow.
You have to go Joe Burrow, right? I mean, you can't not.
Let me ask a serious question here.
Yeah.
After seeing what I seen last week, why the fuck would they risk starting Jackson Dart?
Honestly, that's
Why
the
don't you
thing.
give that kid another week?
He's eliminated. The Giants were officially the first team eliminated from
Okay.
playoff contention this week. I can't imagine that
You
they
know what you have with him.
Right.
I would play 30-30 for the rest of the
Yeah, same. Honestly, same.
and watch this guy throw for fucking 500 yards against everybody. That's what I would do.
Am I dropping Sam Darnold now that Burrow's back? I have Daniel Jones too. I would drop Daniel Jones personally. I would hang on to Burrow and Darnold. I think those are the two more fantasy-friendly quarterbacks there. Am I crazy?
Depending on what their schedules are on the way down.
Yeah,
on the
see
way
who they
down
got
the line
going
here.
forward. I
Can
agree.
you still make a trade?
Yeah, because if you could swing out of one of them. If there's anybody crazy enough to start Michael Penix, that bust.
I think he's dead. Michael
Yeah,
Penix.
that's what I'm saying. You could swing one of those 2 quarterbacks to them. But Michael Penix dead.
Oh, deadline is over. I mean, I'm
Wow.
keeping Darnold and Burrow. They're just the better.
Honestly, this is the rest of the way for Daniel Jones is Houston, Jacksonville, Seattle, Frisco, Jacksonville, Houston.
Yeah, that's a tough stretch.
That's a tough stretch. Yeah. I would maybe drop Daniel Jones if you have to drop one. Jumping back, Zolo, where are we at here?
Barkley or ETN rest of season. Waddle or AJ rest of season. Well, I can tell you Waddle. For sure.
Waddle.
As for Barkley and ETN's looking good.
I'm gonna make an argument for ETN.
What's
they're looking good.
Jacksonville's schedule down the stretch?
I'll
They playing any juggernaut run teams or no?
Okay, this week they play the Titans, then they play the Colts, then they play the Jets, then they play the Broncos in December, and then they play the Colts again. So it depends on how you feel about that Colts defense.
Right.
That's the gist.
And Barkley, they got to play the
They
Lions,
play the Bears this week.
They play the Bears. this
Chicago.
week. They play the Bears this week. Then they play the Chargers. Then they play the Raiders. Then they play the Commanders. And they play the Bills.
Fuck, I would keep Barkley.
It's Saquon, yeah.
I would keep Barkley, dude. Yeah,
Yes, by a hair.
that's my opinion. I mean,
I think at some point the Eagles are going to realize that their best route
It's to just run the ball. With
is
Saquon.
to figure out a way to run the ball effectively.
You know, we were talking about this. A.J. Brown throws his little tantrum, says he doesn't get enough receptions. He gets peppered with targets, and they still lose. So that doesn't work. Every time he throws one of his fits and they throw him the ball, they lose.
Why couldn't he throw a tantrum before they played the Lions?
Yeah, would have been nice, right? Where are we at here?
Pick 2 rest of season. Daniel Jones, Jacoby Brissett, or Burrow. Jones and Burrow.
Yeah.
There's a case to be made for Jacoby Brissett because I've been starting Michael Wilson in some leagues. It's gone well.
Michael Wilson's tearing it up right now.
It's gone well.
Like, in a big way.
Yeah. Like top 10 guy every week.
Uncle Sam, what was your biggest surprise of the weekend? Like
30-30, putting fucking 475 yards up on the Lions.
that was your biggest surprise?
Yeah, to be honest with you, yes.
Because I'll be honest, there's a part of me that wasn't surprised by that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I was surprised, dude. Because it wasn't how he did it, it's the way he did it. I mean, my man was ripping it. And I don't know, dude. I haven't seen the Lions secondary look that bad. Well, their defense in general looked totally like shit.
The Lions defense looked.
Yes.
You guys were both.
And I'm going to be honest with you. Because it was 30-30, I think the Lions got bailed out of the call at the end of the game when Aiden Hutchinson did a hit drop tackle on him, and they didn't throw the flag. I was shocked that they didn't throw the flag. That was my biggest fear.
No,
I
for
thought they were going
majority,
to
they
throw the
let
flag
them-
there and give some first and goal.
They
Huh?
let them play most of that game out.
Yeah, I was just shocked that
They-
last play of the
a lot of
game,
shit
all
that
eyes
should've been called
on,
on both-
and
both
hip
teams.
drop and no flag.
They kind of let it go out.
So they got bailed out of that. I thought they got bailed out.
Zolo, your thoughts on the Lions?
Didn't love what I saw. I don't know. I have no explanation for Aiden Hutchinson. I have no explanation for just the D line in general. I thought was poor. Everyone. It wasn't just Hutchinson. Like the interior.
All the way down. The best play I seen all night
Was the last
was
play
Lee
of the game.
McNeil fucking bench pressing that guard right up into fucking Jameis Winston or Jameson whatever, and him roll out and get hip dropped. And I thought that to me was a monster play by him.
It was a shame because they've played some semi-complete games this year, but that one, like, you got the offense let you down the week before, and the defense played out of their minds, and then whatever. I mean, I have no complaints about Kelvin Shepard. I think he's done an awesome job this year. I'm excited to see going forward. I still believe in this defense. It's going to get healthier, but whatever game plan they have was just off. He toggles with the corners. He toggles back and forth between zone and man. And I think they got burned way too many times in zone. That's why guys were open. And that sucks with DJ Reed back to get burned like that. DJ Reed did not have a great game. And Amik Robertson probably had one of his worst games as well.
Yeah, I was gonna-
And then the linebackers.
What
like,
is their fucking identity? It
defensively?
used to be just period. The Lions used to. It was grit. We're gonna punch you in the mouth. That's fucking gone, dude. I don't know about you guys.
They can't do that anymore.
They don't play like that anymore. They don't play with that sense of we're gonna out physical anybody. I haven't seen it from them in fucking a year and a half.
They've lost their edge. I don't know about a year and a half, but this
About a year and a half, bud.
they've lost their edge off. I mean, everyone offensively they had a great year last year. Defensively, everyone was dead, and they still won 15 games. That's why I disagree on the year and a half thing. But this year, they've completely lost their edge offensively, and you're smarter than you think you are. You know why? It's their offensive line.
Yeah, I know that.
Now, that being said, I actually thought that makeshift offensive line played a lot better than it did the week before against a pretty good D line this week. I thought that the offensive line was a lot
Giants
better.
defensive line was stout.
Sewell had one of his best games. Tate Ratledge was good. Glasgow was a lot better than the week before.
all
Although,
their big runs come off that right side, so it is what it is.
yeah,
dude.
no, it is.
You know,
It-
the right side of that line is good. The rest of it is garbage.
Can I make an observation here?
yeah, please, by all means.
It felt like the offense was missing something weapon-wise this week. Like, I don't know what it was, but like it was all Jahmyr Gibbs all the time.
you can't win that way.
You can't, in long term, you can't win that way. Do you think there should, if Laporta's on IR, correct?
Correct.
Like, should they at least sniff around and explore a possible other pass catching option? Because Isaac Tesla is not it.
Move Tesla to tight end.
Yeah, or I mean,
You can
shit.
make that argument for Amon Ra right now, dude. He's not catching shit.
There's a rumor that Amon Ra
What?
has that
What?
there's a
Not
rumor
playing like himself.
there's a rumor
What do
that
you
he
mean?
has a fractured wrist.
He was 9 for 150 this weekend. If I'm
But
not
hold on, he had a great game,
Yeah.
but he had drops. He still had drops.
He had a lot of.
The interception return was him dropping a ball.
And that, yeah,
It bounced off his
a tip
fucking
ball.
hands.
Wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't a great ball from Goff,
No.
but it was
Doesn't
still off
happen.
his
But it
hands.
was there.
It was still there. It was still a ball he catches.
Yeah.
Agreed 100%.
Yeah.
I think with Khalif gone, like you almost have to figure this Tesla thing out.
yeah.
Because it is frustrating as a fan that happened.
And JMO.
JMO had some drops, but still, look up
J-Mo,
JMO's stats from Sunday.
0 for 0 for 0 for 0.
Yeah.
It's not good. You need to figure this thing out. And I get it. Oh, this is where we missed Laporta. Well, there were stints of no Laporta last year and the
we
year
didn't miss
before,
that one.
and you didn't miss it. You can make it happen with Brock Wright. And by the way, I'm not grave dancing here, but I told you guys that the whole John Morton losing his duties thing, it has nothing to do with it. Now people want Campbell to give the job back to him because there's so much disarray with Campbell calling plays now that it was never John Morton's fault. This offense was extremely functional with John Morton earlier in the year because they were playing bad D lines and they were able to do what they wanted up front. And it's just going to be a challenge. You have another challenge this week, and then Dallas just shored up their D line a little bit, and you're going to have another challenge next week. You will go as this offensive line does. You were able to put up 20. What did they have? 27, 34. They have 34 points.
Who?
You're able to get to
Lions
30.
34, yeah.
You're able to get to 34 points this week because your offensive line took a step forward. And if they keep taking a step forward, great. But I don't have faith that that's going to happen.
I don't either.
That's so. It just kind of is what it is.
Let's go back.
That 30-30 lit that defense up.
30-30 looked like Joe Montana.
Heavy VOCS 666 whatever. Morton made it worse. What even is this? No, he did not. John Morton had a better offensive game earlier this year than Ben Johnson ever had. You're just it's a single-minded mentality because Dan Campbell called the plays 1 week and all of a sudden things were good. No, that's not what happened. They played a bad D-line in Washington, and then the next week they got punched in the mouth. And it had nothing to do with Campbell's plays or John Morton's plays. It had all to do with the offensive line. That's what this is. There's nothing to it. I will not argue that with anybody. This team for 4 years has gone as the offensive line has gone. The offensive line lost 2 All-Pros. They lost Frank Ragnow, and they lost Kevin Zeitler, and it's taken a step back, and that's why the team has taken a step back offensively this year. That's why Goff is struggling in the pocket this year. That's why David Montgomery hasn't gotten going this year.
That's why everybody wants Goff's fucking hide right now.
Yeah, exactly. It has nothing to do with Goff. It's the same Goff.
Whenever they had a bad game, everybody fucking blames Jared Goff.
Let's jump back here real fast.
Agnes Hoffman wants to ask a question. He's crying right now.
Okay.
Go ahead, ask your question, Agnes. We'll wait for you in the meantime.
In the meantime, Green and Yellow Eyes 34. Who wins this weekend, Cowboys or Kansas City? I'll tell you what.
It's gonna be a great game.
It's going to be a fantastic game. I am personally going to pick the Cowboys because I watched the Chiefs and Indy game in depth, and Indianapolis served that up to Pat Mahomes to win it on a silver platter. I'm sorry. That was the most butter win of the year for the Chiefs. And they should have lost that game.
It still says a lot about the Colts, though.
Yes, because the Colts served that one up. I will agree. Dwayne 88 trade Waddle and Barkley for Puka.
Waddle and Barkley for Puka. I like
No.
that.
I would do it.
I like that.
I would do it.
I wouldn't do it because I think Waddle's going to finish the year above Ibuka.
No, Puka.
No, Puka.
Puka
Puka Nacua, yeah. Patty White. Brandon Cooks is signed with the Bills. What is your reaction?
Who?
You could put lipstick
Brandon
on a
Cooks.
pig.
Exactly.
I love the signing
Brandon
personally.
Cooks.
You could put lipstick on a pig. It's still a
Listen,
pig.
I hear the guy can't even play anymore. They're calling him a cancer in the locker room.
Let me ask
They
you a
told him to
question.
get out.
I
of
think
New
it's
Orleans.
Let me ask you both a question. You know what I'm going to ask. If the Buffalo Bills had Brandon Cooks on Thursday, would they beat the Houston Texans?
Probably.
Probably.
You think that was the difference in the game? Was it an extra pass
Listen,
catcher?
they haven't had a. Let's be honest.
They don't have.
They
Keon
haven't
Coleman
had
thing
a
has
number
come to a
very good wide
I think.
receiver since
Brendan
what's his
Cooks
name
is not a
left
number
there?
one wide
Huh?
receiver.
Diggs. Since Diggs left
Yeah.
there, they haven't been able to replace him.
No, 100%. Well, because Keon Coleman has not panned out well at all. I think he will help against the Pittsburgh Steelers this week, especially if Aaron Rodgers isn't playing.
He's probably not playing.
Yeah. Cole Cosman asks ETN for Wan'Dale Robinson. I would hold ETN.
I would hold ETN.
I would hold ETN. I love what Wan'Dale's done and been doing, but like, I've noticed this thing with backup quarterbacks, and they get in there and they get into a little mode, and they get hot the first week or two, and they get like the surge. You know what I mean? The backup surge. And Jameis Winston went out and looked like Joe Montana this weekend, and then next week he'll come out and it'll be 180 yards, 4 interceptions. The Giants will get curb stomped. So
I think
They
there's
did the
just,
Philly special to the Lions.
yeah, I know.
so here's the problem is
I still remember when they did it to the Patriots, the real Philadelphia special.
the problem with who do you value more? Who do you value more? Do you value a running back more or receiver more?
Me?
Yeah.
Personally, I
depends on what you're
back.
playing.
Yeah, right now it's a running back, and on top of that, we're talking about a wide receiver. What a wide receiver 3 on most teams. Wan'Dale Robinson in
Right.
exchange for
Yeah, but
You know, a
Wan'Dale
guy-
Robinson's having a good year because he's the only guy there.
It's the only thing left.
that's exactly
You know, it's by injury. Otherwise, he wouldn't be getting the targets he's getting right now.
We still
Yeah.
on?
To finish out this year, I
yeah,
mean,
we're on for me.
you play him.
Where were we at there? I'm trying to find my spot here because everything just reset on me. Devontae Adams and Genty for Jacobs and Pittman.
Devontae Adams and Genty for Josh Jacobs and Pittman. I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that.
Why?
Jacobs is banged up.
Yeah,
You're
but
talking about a older back, banged up. Genty is the future.
no, you know who the future is?
Who?
Shador Sanders.
Anyway,
Did you see that absolutely electric first touchdown pass?
Fantastic.
with
I
the
was-
little
I was going
screen
straight.
pass to the running back. Deion Sanders with the fucking cowboy hat on. What
I
was
mean,
he
that
doing?
was awesome.
What was he
That's
doing?
the future. That's the future of the franchise.
I thought he was. I thought there was something wrong with him. That he was dying.
no, he's fine. They fixed him up.
Oh, now he's good.
Shador Sanders is the
You're,
future. of
you're
that
talking about
franchise.
the next head coach of the fucking Dallas Cowboys.
I want to talk about this real quick though because he actually agreed with me. There's no way you can take him out now.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he was good.
But he was better than whatever else they have.
This principle applies to any young quarterback.
did you understand? Did you watch any of it?
No.
No.
Shador's the future.
When
of the
you
franchise.
look at Shador, the physical aspects, you're thinking, oh my God, this fucking kid's got the tools.
got
He
it.
does.
Raw.
He does.
Very raw.
There's a bigger issue than that. The reason why he was taken in the 5th round is because he processes shit like he's in the 5th round.
You can learn that though.
Correct. That can be taught.
You can learn games.
You could teach that.
100%.
Dylan Gabriel's what, 5'5"?
Not bad.
I mean,
Bruce's
come
size?
on, dude.
I know where you're going. I know where you're going. Dylan Gabriel might have gotten the job, and Stefanski's got one of those O'Connell type. You know, the Sean Payton.
Correct. Correct. He's
got one of those offenses.
he's putting a guy in there
McVay,
that
not Sean
it's a
Payton.
timing
You know what I'm saying?
offense, and they're putting in the guy that's consistent.
right.
That's the only reason why Dylan Gabriel's starting over Shador Sanders.
Dylan Gabriel's like
It's
25. He's
it's
played
not-
in like 4 different offenses in
correct,
college.
and he's
Yeah,
played a lot of college football.
exactly.
And the difference is he's processing information as a pro. He doesn't have the physical tools, but he has the mental tools.
Yeah.
That's why he's playing over Shador Sanders.
There was a lot of chalk it up and see who's down there
Yeah.
for Shador at Colorado.
Oh, absolutely.
So it was almost as if they weren't calling plays. Although I think it was Pat Shurmur was the offensive coordinator the last.
Hey,
2
Pat
years.
Shurmur is actually, I always thought that there was nobody that got a bigger raw deal than Pat Shurmur. He won a lot of games in Cleveland. He got the axe in 1 year. They gave him 1 year, dude.
Did you see the tweet of the kids in the Congo watching the Browns game on their computers because they wanted to see Shador Sanders? Worldwide influence. Worldwide
Anyway.
influence. He's the future of the franchise.
The Congo. What the fuck?
So I don't remember how we got here or where we left
I,
off.
I don't know.
What?
In Dynasty, Flowers and a second this year for Kieran Williams.
Flowers.
That's from Will.
Flowers in a second. For what?
I wouldn't do that personally.
Kieran Williams?
Corum's taking all of the red zone touches from you right now. I wouldn't. I would stay away from Kieran long term. This year, yeah, but long term, I don't see a benefit.
I got burned on Kieran Williams anytime Sunday night.
I got burned all day Sunday. Chiefs got a new running back.
What?
Who?
S3 Network. Chiefs got a new running
Oh,
back.
that kid. I don't know what number he is.
Who?
I don't know who he is, dude.
I mean, I saw
he's
Clyde
been hung on a
Edwards-Helaire.
couple of plays.
Clyde
Yeah.
Edwards-Helaire was out there. Damian
Dameon
Pierce.
Pierce.
I see that.
Yeah.
now. Damian Pierce. Away.
The unwanted.
He's on the practice
does it
squad.
say the unwanted hemorrhoid?
Who?
Yeah, the unwanted hemorrhoid 2.0, who seems to be from Seattle, says, "I believe that JSN is going to have the same kind of career that Doug Baldwin did in Seattle. If JSN's bar is Doug Baldwin, that is not good.
Baldwin.
That you don't want that. You want JSN's bar to be Calvin
Whoa,
Johnson.
whoa. What do you mean, Doug Baldwin?
I don't know.
How could you even compare the two?
It's a weird comment.
I think that had to be a troll, right?
JSN's
Okay,
the best
all right.
receiver in football. There's no
Well,
one better. Can you
I
name someone
mean-
better this year?
Then JSN.
No.
This year.
If Puka wouldn't have got hurt, maybe.
Yeah.
Can you
He's
name
hurt?
someone this
Yeah.
year better than the Jackson Smith and Jigba?
As of right now, no. Like he
can't.
said, if Puka Nacua hadn't
I
got
can't.
hurt and
said
fucking
because-
there was a quarterback in fucking Minnesota, this might be a different fucking conversation right now.
I think that
and Joe Burrow.
I
getting
think
hurt.
that he's the best receiver. He's the offensive player of the year. He's the best
As of right now,
non-quarterback
yes.
in football.
Right
is
now,
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
He said because of his route running.
D. Rutt says the Lions need a new O-line and the D-line is slow. I agree and disagree. I agree on the offensive line. They need to completely replace the left side.
Oh, I
On
agree
the
with both.
I know you do. I know
Yeah.
you do. On the left, I think they need another speedster opposite Hutchinson, 100%. But I'm not making excuses for Hutchinson.
You know who to look
He was
good here?
lackluster.
You know who to look good here? James Pierce. He's had 4 sacks in the last 3 games. The guy's a fucking monster
He got
there in
taken
Atlanta.
before. He got taken before Tyleek Williams.
2 picks
Listen,
before us?
Tyleek
Come on, dude.
Williams is very good, by the way.
Sorry?
Tyleek Williams is very good. If you look at their numbers rushing wise with him on the field, run D wise with him on the field, when he's not on the field, they give up 4.8 yards per carry, and when Tyleek Williams is on the field, they're down to like 3.3 yards per carry.
Okay, he's Ashawn Robinson.
Whatever, that works for me.
Ashawn Robinson.
That works for me.
Did anybody
Okay.
see Dan Orlovsky's words today?
No.
Dan Orlovsky said that, quote unquote, the Detroit Lions can never win a Super Bowl like this. They have a bottom 5 offensive line in the league, and they will not make it out of the first round of the playoffs.
I wouldn't call it.
shit.
I wouldn't call
He
it
didn't
bottom 5 in
sugarcoat
the
it.
league, but it's not like they're not. They can't win a Super Bowl the way things are currently.
They can't.
unless
He's not wrong.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that the offensive line could take a leap. I'll give him that. But no, like as we are looking at it right now, and I hope those Lions fans that were crying in here earlier, who by the way I probably invest more than the team than you ever have in your lifetime. Yeah, I agree. I don't like it's not sugarcoating it saying that they're not going to win a Super Bowl. I think that's a fact.
They're not.
I think it's a fact. Things can change, right? Things
Maybe
can
next
change.
year.
You can
Maybe
you can
next
you
year.
can look good. No, I mean no. They could play. They play this week, and maybe their offensive line takes a lead.
I don't see the. Even if they make the playoffs this year, and let's be honest, I don't think they're going deep. I don't think they can play with the Seahawks. I don't think they can play with the
I think they can
Rams.
play with the Seahawks.
I don't think they can
I
play with
don't.
the Rams. I don't think they can
Seattle's
play with
starting to show.
Philadelphia.
I think their defense can play. Like if it
Crazier
wasn't the
shit has
defense that
happened,
was
man.
this week,
Huh?
Crazy shit has happened.
I-
in football.
You want me to be honest with you?
And there's
I
gambling
I got a
involved.
feeling they're
No,
not even going to win the division,
shit.
dude. I'm
No, I-
telling you right now.
I think they're going to win the division
Bears
because
are
they have
going
the
through a gauntlet.
they have the easiest strength of schedule. They got to look better, right?
yeah, we've been
If they
talking about
win
the
this
Bears
week,
falling for the last 3 weeks, and they haven't.
They backed into another win.
Bears are gonna
No
lose
Aaron
4 of their next
Rodgers.
5.
Listen, they took that negative -6-point differential going into the week and they brought it down to -3. They're 8-3 with a negative
You know,
point
they
differential.
lead
still.
the NFL in turnovers.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I
no.
think they
The
do.
turnovers 4.
Yeah.
They have the most
4.
interceptions.
Okay,
Yeah.
can we do this real quick?
Yeah.
This weekend, Chicago goes to Philadelphia.
On Friday,
On
no chance.
Friday.
No chance. No chance.
Then they go to Green Bay.
They're gonna split with Green Bay.
Did they beat Green Bay once?
No, they haven't played yet.
Okay, so they're going to lose to Green Bay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then they
don't know,
host
man.
Cleveland.
I don't know.
That's not gonna be easy for them.
Shooter time, baby.
Cleveland's getting a lot better. Listen, Miles Garrett is going to break the sack record this year.
Yeah, and he's going to
He's
break
going to
Caleb
demolish that
Williams.
record, and it's.
I'll give him
coming.
a 50-50 there.
Bears fans, if you could hear us, if you're scrolling right now and you're a Chicago Bears fan, we want to hear you. We want to hear why you think your team is good.
0-2. Maybe they beat Cleveland.
The only team I think on their schedule that they might beat is Cleveland, and then maybe San Francisco. I know their whole schedule, by the way. It's Chicago, or it's Green Bay twice, the Lions, the Eagles, and Cleveland, and San Francisco. Those are their 6. They need to split if they want to win the division. That gets them at 11 by my math.
Yep.
And that's hoping you have to have tiebreakers at that point.
10.
Oh, they're 7. They're 7.
They're 8-3.
No, so that gets them to 11 if they split. They go 3-3 down the stretch. They split.
Right.
If they go 3-3.
Yeah. And that still doesn't guarantee you the division because there's 3 key divisional games there. 3 against one team that owns you in the Green Bay Packers and another team that beat you by 40 points or 30 points week 2. And I don't think you are a different team. I do not. The Lions might be a little different.
I don't think they're the same team that the Lions rolled earlier in the year.
And
I
Green
don't
Bay-
think they're the same team.
Green Bay's the worst off out of everybody.
They have the hardest strength of schedule
Green
left
Bay
in the
going
league.
forward, they have to play us this week, then Chicago, then to Denver, then to Chicago,
Yep.
then host Baltimore,
Yeah.
who's going to be in a playoff hunt of their own, and then at Minnesota.
Their only quote unquote gimme is at Minnesota.
Yeah.
It's not even a gimme.
Yeah, it's pretty close to a game.
It's getting
getting
there.
close.
I'll
It's
tell you
getting
what,
there.
Chicago's in a good position right
Chicago's
now.
not going to win this.
They're in a good
They're in a good
They're in a
position
good
right now.
position.
They're high.
They have work to do.
We seen
Yeah, work.
Detroit do the same thing 2 years ago. I mean, so I don't know.
I know, but the Lions.
At this part, maybe Ben Johnson was the biggest loss of the Detroit Lions.
Their strength of schedule is real. Like they're playing real teams now, and they can't back into anything going forward. Like
Right.
if you're actually good, we're gonna find out right now. And I think they could give Philly a bit of a run. I think they have the assets to give Philly a run for their money, but Philly, like you said, is going to be angry. It's a
Caleb
Friday
Williams
in
is playing
Philly.
like Patty Mahomes right now.
Listen.
He's running around
Hey,
making plays.
Hey, you can't say this with a straight face because
Why?
you know Chicago is going to go into Philadelphia and those rabid drunk bastards on a Black Friday afternoon.
peppered with some batteries.
Who do
Yeah.
you trust more, Vic Fangio or Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams? Who do you trust more, Jalen Carter and Vic Fangio or Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams? I'll make it easy for you.
I just think I want to see what happens when it breaks down and they actually Caleb Williams has to make plays against top tier
You guys are crazy.
against a top defense.
Joe B in the chat is commenting on this guy Derek Morrow that says the Bears will lose the rest of the season. Joe B says they're not frauds. They're a bad team that's getting better. They are not there yet. I agree.
I agree with
That's
that.
a great way to sum up the Bears. If you asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have taken credit from them, but credit to that, like they have won the games they are supposed to win all year, but they played a last place schedule. So you're beating the last place teams. And then on top of that, you needed some crazy luck. Not that the Lions didn't need luck on Sunday, but you needed some crazy luck to win some of these games. In fact, like 4 or 5 of them, you needed crazy luck. So
This Cincinnati game, there was nothing crazier
Yeah.
than watching 3 guys tackle nothing. They all hit each other and blew each other down on the ground.
even this
And my
week-
man runs in for a touchdown for the win.
Even
I
this
was like,
week,
what the fuck?
your defense gave up 28 points to a backup quarterback. I don't care if your defense is getting healthy. It has work to do. And some teams left on your schedule can expose that.
Oh yeah.
So
I want to pick the Thanksgiving games, obviously, because we're not going to be here again before Thanksgiving. Honestly, this feels like the first time where we've had a great slate. All 3 games look very interesting.
I hate the 3
the
games.
the night game to me isn't as intriguing because I think number 1 Baltimore, even though they're the Chicago Bears, they're winning games in first place. Baltimore still hasn't moved the needle for me, and like it's exciting that Burrow's coming back. That's kind of neat. But yeah, I think the 1 and 4s are both outstanding.
You don't like this? You don't think? I'll tell you what. If we pick that game right now, even Baltimore's a touchdown favorite. I'm taking Cincinnati.
I don't blame you.
I'm taking
I
Cincinnati.
don't blame you.
Baltimore's done nothing for me. Joe Burrow's coming back with a vengeance. He's going to come out. Fangs are going to show. He's going to win.
I was kind of hoping that my man would play
Who?
instead of Burrow.
Well, Flacco again?
Fucking
No, we're
Flacco
done with Joe
at
Flacco.
fucking at Baltimore,
Yeah.
where he
Thanksgiving.
won the fucking Super Bowl. Come on, dude. Does it get any better than that?
No, I'm going to.
Flacco-
40-year-old
Cincinnati.
guy sleeping on the sidelines,
Flacco
get off the
playing
bench
last
to
week,
light
too?
you up.
I'm taking Cincinnati that game either way.
Do I start AJ or Quinshawn Judkins? You're starting Quinshawn Judkins.
Honestly, yeah, you're
AJ who?
Probably AJ Brown. Roma Dunze or Brian Thomas?
Roma Dunze.
I think I'm also Roma Dunze.
Jacksonville is mind-boggling.
What's going on with them, dude?
Dude, I don't
don't understand any of it,
I
dude.
don't know. Tennessee. might
One
get their
week they look
second
like
win this
world
week.
beaters, and next week
week
they're
like
dog shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Jerry Judy or Jaden Higgins? Jaden Higgins has been
Yeah,
decent.
Jerry
during this
Judy put a
Davis
2
Mills
up
run.
this past
Don't
week.
play Jerry Judy.
I don't think you want to play Jerry Judy.
Is
okay?
Lamar Jackson washed? No, it's just a bad year. It's like saying, and people have down years. That's like saying, as Mahomes washed over the
How
last
old
few
is he?
years.
Jackson?
I don't think he's
What's he,
30
mid
yet.
30s?
I don't think he's 30.
Mid 30s? I don't know, dude. As you're older and your body starts to break down,
I don't think
like
Lamar
his,
is 30.
I mean, that's what's
Hamoud
happening.
89 says the Bills are like the Jags. How do you feel about that?
I feel
I'd say they're
Lamar's
inconsistent
only
like
28.
they are.
for the
Talk to me.
record.
Talk to Hamoud. here.
Hamoud. When the
We heard the
AFC
Hamoud.
championship goes through Buffalo. It does.
Well, I don't know about that.
It
They
does.
can't- It's not possible because they're not going to win their division and they're going to finish in 7th.
They
or
might not
worse.
be hosting it, but you're going to have to go through Buffalo
I don't know
to
about
win the AFC championship. And again, what I present, who in the AFC do you really
New England
believe
Patriots.
is good enough and has enough experience to beat the Buffalo Bills in a
Patri-
playoff atmosphere?
Patriots Broncos.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Patriots Broncos.
Kansas City Chiefs aren't making the playoffs.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Chargers, no.
Patriots.
Indy-
Patriots Broncos.
I'll give you the Broncos and the Patriots would
The
both give
Chargers
them a
are kinda
good game.
dead now.
They would both give them a good game. But the Broncos will finish the 5 seed. The Patriots and the Denver should finish 1 and 2.
The Patriots are going to the Super Bowl, dude. I don't
Patriots are not going to the Super Bowl.
they might.
Yeah, they are.
They might.
They're
No,
going to
because
the
if they
fucking
go to the Super Bowl, I'll end up hating them.
The AFC is so weak. My current pick for the Super Bowl right now,
It was Denver.
yeah, Broncos Rams.
Broncos, Rams.
Remember, I had the Rams in the offseason. Brendan and Danny, if you can see this, I don't know which episode it was. I've been trying to think about it.
Hamoud agrees with you.
Where I picked the Rams, but these guys know I picked the Rams a long time ago, and I'm sticking with it.
Hamoud agrees with you.
I think it's the Rams and Kansas City.
Dude, get the fuck out of here, bro. What is Kansas
Rams,
City done?
Dolphins.
That's funny.
What is Kansas City? You remember when I picked the Dolphins to go to the Super Bowl all year last year?
They looked good last year at the
Oh,
beginning of the
God, it
year,
was
and then everyone died.
Everybody died.
Then Tua was throwing up gang signs on the field after that Thursday night game against Buffalo.
Somebody in our chat just said that Green Bay was a 2.5 point favorite this weekend.
No,
They're
he
not.
said, yeah, the Lions are 1.5.
right.
Lions
Well,
are 2.
I'm gonna
Lions are 2.5.
let's
I'm
make
taking-
our picks on these games.
Yeah, sorry, I derailed
Go ahead.
that. I'm sorry.
I'm taking the Lions. I'm taking the Lions in the under. I don't
Okay.
for the 40. It's 49.5. Give me the Lions minus 2.5 in the under.
I hope I'm wrong, but I'm taking the Packers.
What?
Yeah.
Is it-
Yep. They
Kid-
have
the
a
kids jumped the wagon.
they have a disruptive D line that could cause problems. Similar, every time I pick against the Lions, I always immediately tell you guys that there are avenues to win. And of course, there are avenues for the Lions to win this game. Number one, their defense is healthier. Can you see if the simulated practice report's up today?
Let me see. Yeah.
Yesterday was just a walkthrough, so they simulated it. But see if there's a practice report from today, mainly looking at
You're
Tyrann
taking the
Arnold and Kirby Joseph.
Packers and
I'm taking the Packers in the under. I don't think it's going to be high scoring.
Okay.
I do think the Lions defense is good, and I think it's going to rebound really nicely.
okay.
But I think the Packers D line is going to be disruptive enough to cause problems. I just do.
Yeah.
This is the type of game Rashawn Gary thrives in.
Yeah.
This is also the type of game that Micah Parsons thrives in. So I feel really good about the Packers D-line to just cause.
And you got to
enough
see which
problems.
wide receiver is going to come out for Green Bay and
Okay.
absolutely torch
Is
them.
there a Tuesday practice report?
Graham Glasgow did not practice. Kirby Joseph did not practice. Josh Pascal did not practice.
They might not activate Pascal.
Well, he was a full participant yesterday and then did not practice.
I know. So they have to.
You know what that means, right?
They have to move Pascal and they have to move. Miles Frazier. They have to pick both of them up today because they're 3-week windows
Frazier
up.
was a full participant.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean they picked him up yet. If they both practice, they made some moves. Like they sent down Arthur Mullet, I think.
Yeah, they caught him.
They cut him, so that's indicative of a move that's coming.
So Miles Frazier is a full participant. Pascal did not practice. Khalif Raymond did not practice. Brock Wright did not practice.
That's a big one.
Terrian was limited. Decker was limited. Ratledge was limited.
So you're gonna get your starting secondary.
These guys just got done playing. They're not going to play these guys right now, dude.
Yeah, dude,
They're letting them
especially
rest up for
Campbell.
Thursday, dude.
Especially-
They're not playing these fucking guys the next couple of days.
No, Terrion Arnold's playing.
Yeah,
He's
they're,
limited.
they're-
He's-
listen, they're
he's
all
playing.
playing.
Wait, which ones are you talking?
I still think he just said it. Brock Wright is playing. All these guys are playing that you see that aren't playing right now. They're banged up.
Brock Wright has to practice tomorrow to play. That's always been indicative of a Campbell.
Well,
That's always been his
I don't
move.
know
Is
about
they got to get one limited practice in.
yeah. And I think Pascal, he did a full participant yesterday and didn't practice today.
It's a matter of if they're
That-
going to pick him up, Pascal.
Right.
If they're going to pick him up or not.
Right.
And it sounds like they're going. They made moves indicating that they might. We'll know today.
Believe me, if he put a full practice in, he's probably going to play.
If he has a pulse.
Look,
throw
I'm
him out.
still picking the Packers.
I am too.
And it's not. I don't even think they're that great. I just think that they have more tools to win this. The Lions' defense is the X factor. If they can go back to what they were 2 weeks ago, they'll be good.
I think they're gonna. I really do. I think, and you know what?
You're then asking the offensive line to play a somewhat decent game.
Can I be honest? This feels like a Jordan Love choke on applesauce.
Oh, Jordan Love is atrocious. He's going to choke.
Like he's gonna choke. He's gonna choke on cack and applesauce this weekend.
Gonna choke on
That's
Bruce.
what's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, they got lucky that JJ
watch our
McCarthy.
words,
Excuse me. They got lucky that 9
a big
decided
fucking
to
idiot
completely
talking
shit the bed this
on
weekend.
Friday.
You know, that's the only reason.
So Bruce is going to be at the game. Bruce, can you give us your thoughts on the game?
I have no thoughts.
I'm sorry.
This is a shit show.
Bruce is gonna be so fucked
They need
up.
to fire Brad Holmes right the fuck now.
Fire Brad Holmes. There
Fire
you go.
Brad.
Bruce is gonna be so drunk Thursday before kickoff. Do you understand? It's
Honestly-
the 3 a.m.
Are you
gonna
even
have a
gonna
whole
see the
pound
game?
of
I want to
breakfast
watch the
sausage.
game, but at this point, I don't want to watch the game.
Are you going to?
right, stay
Are you
home.
going to the game?
No,
Or
Let
are you staying
Christopher's
home?
girlfriend go.
Bro, just forget
What?
that the game
I said let Christopher's girlfriend go to the game. Are they
Yeah,
still
let
dating, by the way?
Christopher's girlfriend go to the game.
is not here.
Hamoud's back in the chat. He says we need trick plays and Tesla needs to be involved. Also put in a long ball to JMO a couple times. Hamoud, let me ask you a question. Do you think they're not trying to throw the long balls to JMO? Do you think they're not trying to do trick plays? They cannot do the trick plays at the moment because most of them are predicated around what, Uncle Sam? I know you know the answer to this.
The garbage blocking that's going on.
Play action. You cannot run trick plays without play action, and you cannot run play action because of the garbage blocking.
You can't
that's
run
going on.
play action against the Packers front.
You'll die.
They'll destroy Jared.
You'll
Goff.
die. It's not the play calling. I'm telling you guys. They cannot execute the plays that you want them to call because the blocking up front is not good. It's
All right,
that
so
simple.
I took Packers. You took Packers. You
I'm
took
taking
Lions. Bruce.
I'm gonna take the Lions.
Okay.
Attaboy.
Colton, the Packers fan, said followed so I can come back after Jordan Love gets his turkey leg. Listen, we're two of us are taking the
I got a
Packers.
turkey leg for you.
I'm the biggest Lions fan you know. I'm the biggest Lions fan you know. Colton, I'm taking the Packers. It's got nothing to do with that. But as a Packers fan, at some point, you're gonna have to look in the mirror.
Uncle Sam's turkey leg.
You're gonna have to look in the mirror and realize that Jordan Love is the most mid quarterback in the NFL.
That's good.
He is so
So-
mid.
You were right.
All
on
right.
there,
Well, who's
bud.
the next game? Dallas who?
Dallas Chiefs.
Dallas
Ugh,
Chiefs.
Fucking take kids.
Who you taking, Bruce?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs. I hear you.
Who are you?
I'm also taking the Chiefs.
Oh, big shocker there. You?
I'll bite on the Cowboys
Attaboy.
thing.
Okay.
I'll bite on
Taking
the
Dallas,
Cowboys
too.
thing. They had
Patty
some-
Mahomes in the spotlight and is that the 4:00 game?
Yes, but it's at Jerry.
I
World.
think you're gonna
Doesn't matter.
hate what I'm about to say right
Go
now.
ahead.
I think Dak Prescott might be playing the best football of his career at the moment.
It doesn't matter because Dak Prescott is Tony Romo. By the way, congratulations to Dak Prescott. Passing Tony Romo is on the list for the
Get
Cowboys.
the round of applause drop for that.
Hello.
We're ready.
Yeah. He broke Tony Romo's record.
I saw that. I'm taking
Yep.
the Cowboys, dude.
Okay.
Cowboys are playing better football than the
Yeah,
Chiefs right now.
I
Sorry.
I think that the Cowboys offense has the juju at home to cause enough problems.
Here's the
for
thing. I
Chiefs
think
defense.
and they showed this last week, that Chiefs defense, they really stuffed the run against Jonathan Taylor, and I think they're going to do the same thing to Javante.
Can I ask you a question?
That's
Williams.
that's
Can I
that's
ask you a
fine.
question?
That's fine. George Pickens is lurking.
Who do you think's the best team in football right now?
The Rams.
And then
Outside the Rams.
just
Oh,
say it.
I
Just say it.
don't know.
Say it. You know what it is.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Okay.
Okay. Who has Kansas City beaten this year?
I don't know.
Because the Cowboys are coming off of a win against Philadelphia.
Okay.
I want to know where the Chiefs' marquee win is.
You can make
Why?
a case for the Lions.
That's
Yeah.
it.
The Lions game.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Football.
That's the only big win they have all year. So I'm sorry. I'm not gonna give it
Okay.
to him yet.
He's going with the
I-
football gods on this one.
What?
Brother,
You're
I didn't say anything.
Flip flopping your hand
That's what
around.
it is.
By the flip flop or the football gods, I mean the rap.
Patty Mahomes.
Flip-flop
gonna do
gods.
his dance.
More often than
Patty
not,
Mahomes.
More often than not, when they're healthy, the Cowboys, like historically, have fared well in this. They're the exact opposite of the Lions. They fare well in this game at home on Thanksgiving.
Who does?
Dallas does.
Yes, they
when
do.
they're healthy. When they lose, it's because like last year it was what's his face, Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
You know, like it's because someone's dead. Their offense is clicking on all cylinders right now. I could see the flashes for the Cowboys to be a big.
You know what
pain
I
in the
noticed
ass
though?
next
What's
year.
his name keeps dropping balls left and right, man. What is with this
CD?
fucking
CeeDee
guy?
Lamb.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This guy's been money in the last
They got
2
Pickens.
years. He's had the drops
So what
big
happens when
time.
you sit out and you realize you're replaceable?
George Pickens.
Yeah. I think Pickens kind of took his heart
Yeah.
away.
Cotton
Yeah.
Pickens. What?
Then finally, Thursday night football. Cincinnati goes to Baltimore. And I'm rolling with Joe Burrow in the over. It's 51.5. I think it's going to go over. I mean, no defense played in this game at all. And I think Joe Burrow has to win this game. If Joe Burrow doesn't win this game, he should take the rest of the year off. They're done for. Like, you have no chance. You lose this game for Cincinnati, realistically, you have zero chance. Less than zero. This is a must win. An absolute must win for Cincinnati. What do you think?
I'm going to take the Ravens.
Why?
I'm going to take the Ravens.
Why?
Something tells me it's going to be a big Derrick Henry fucking montage right here.
Derrick Henry's washed, bro.
This is going to be a big Derrick Henry
Derrick
game.
Henry's washed. It's over.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking, he wants a big turkey leg to take home with him.
Yeah, nice.
I think that Baltimore, they're starting to get their pieces back and they're starting to get where they need to be. Where you got Burrow coming off an injury, I don't know.
None of
I
their
I
wins
like
have impressed
Baltimore.
me. None of Baltimore. Like,
No.
and I'm the biggest Baltimore guy. Second,
Yeah.
biggest. We all know who the biggest is.
Yeah. Shout out to third.
I am not impressed with anything the Ravens have done since he's been back.
Yeah.
Can you actually? Here, I got it. Actually, Let me-
Oh, what? I got it right. I got all this shit right here.
Ravens schedule since he's been back. They're on a 5-game win streak since he's been back. As
Right.
someone that owns him in 3 leagues, nothing he's done has impressed me. Like, I get it. Cleveland's got a good defense. They pushed him. Unimpressive against the Jets. Derrick Henry was impressive though.
Yeah.
Unimpressive against the Vikings. The Bears win. I'll give them credit on the Bears win. Which also, by the way, if I'm talking the Ravens down right now, who've won 5 in a row, and that's the Bears' last loss, I think that's also an indictment on the Bears. Just so you guys know, because you lost soundly to a Ravens team that was banged up and not that good. I can see the scenario. Here's the difference in this game. It's Cincinnati's defense, which has not been good all year. And I thought it was good because it was healthy, but it's not.
It's still not good.
Firing Lou Anarumo was probably a really bad idea.
Yeah.
Agreed. Because now look what he's doing with the Colts. He's turned the Colts defense around and made it a bunch of animals. But their defense is not great. They are the difference. If they can slow Lamar up, I think that the Bengals offense can do enough damage because they've been kind of clicking. I think the Bengals offense can do enough damage to win that game. Very reluctantly, I think you're onto something. Very reluctantly, I'm going to take the Ravens to win this. I also like that they're at home, but I'm looking for the game's better with Joe Burrow, right? Like I'm looking forward to watching Joe Burrow. It's going to be exciting.
I want to see Jamar Chase have the 245-yard 4-touchdown, just absolute onslaught for the first. And there's no T. Higgins, so you take Jamar Chase over everything in this game.
Well, who's got Yoshivac? You?
I think I
Better play.
I don't know if I dropped him, picked him up. I don't know what I did. Yeah.
Anyway,
I think I got him though. Yeah, big Andrea Yosivach game. Love it.
well, what about you, Bruce? Who do you like, Ravens or Bengals?
I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Uh-huh.
Take the Ravens.
So I'm the only one who went Cincinnati.
Yeah,
That's the way I like it.
looking that way.
That's the way I like it. We split on every other
You know,
game though.
I wanted to take Cincy, but
Are you playing Burrow this weekend, or are you going to play Stafford?
I'm gonna play Stafford.
You don't
Kidding me?
You're going to play
pull Stafford out.
over-
You're an idiot.
No. I'd be playing Joe Burrow.
Bullshit.
I'd be playing Joe Burrow.
Playing Stafford.
Listen to me.
MVP.
Listen to me.
MVP.
Yeah,
Who's
we
the
want to
Rams?
hear.
Oh, you
we
got
wanna hear your
Chase
thoughts
too,
on
no?
Stafford.
Who do the Rams play?
Doesn't matter.
You have
They're gonna
Chase and
Yeah.
fucking.
That's why I said you have to play Burrow.
You need that.
think
It's
this
an
guy's
extra
just
10
gonna
points a
come back?
Who do the
touchdown.
Rams play this
Like
week?
it.
The Rams
Come on.
play the Carolina.
But it's an extra 10
Panthers
points a
in
touchdown.
Charlotte. The following week they play the Arizona.
You know that, right?
Dude, I'm running
Week after that is the
Stafford,
Lions, then the Seahawks, then
Alright.
they play the Falcons. Listen, it's one thing if you hate the Rams, but if you don't believe in them at this point,
The only game on the schedule the Rams will lose going forward
at Seattle,
is hosting Detroit.
no, they're gonna lose
That
at
ain't gonna
Seattle.
happen.
I don't think so.
I think they're gonna
That
lose.
ain't gonna happen.
Why? Why?
I don't see it. I can't wait to see that defensive front for the Rams go against fucking Detroit, dude. They might get really embarrassed
What
bad.
happened to Carolina?
I mean, they just have a gauntlet. They have a gauntlet schedule.
Yeah, but they looked really good there for a second, and now they put up 6 points every week.
Well,
Sucks.
I mean, they went into Frisco and they. I'm going to be right now. They
got ass
Frisco wasn't impressive by any
No,
means.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
thought
They still got
I thought they kind of.
Purdy threw what, 3 interceptions, and they
You know,
still
we
fucking
were
won?
talking about MVP and whatnot, dude. Christian McCaffrey
He's obscene.
is quietly, just he's a monster, dude. He's been giving this team wins. They shouldn't even be where they're at.
One other game that I saw here that's interesting to me. Tampa Bay is a favorite hosting Arizona. Did you see Teddy Bridgewater at all on Sunday night?
Yeah, I did. It wasn't great.
I cannot fathom. Like Jacoby Brissett could go into Tampa and win that game.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Teddy ball game. It just
Teddy ball game just ain't. He's not balling no more.
His best years are behind him.
The
The
other
balls have passed him up.
another interesting one I see on here: Houston at Indy on Sunday. If Houston pulls that one out, there's only a 1 game
If
difference.
Houston's defense comes out and plays the way they did last week here,
That's the best defense in football.
Houston.
they have the best defense.
That's the best defense in football.
D'Amico Ryans is no bullshit.
And
that
I-
guy is a.
I've been obsessed with Derek
Yeah.
Stingley since 2019 LSU. Since you just knew watching him. He was an animal his freshman year, and he sat out before his draft year. Still went high in the draft, and watching him and Kamari Lassiter and Azeez El-Shire, like they thrive. Those guys thrive. We haven't even gotten to their D line, which is one of the best in football, right? Like they haven't missed a beat. Will Anderson looks incredible. Danielle Hunter hasn't missed a beat since he's been there.
Fucking
Fun.
that
It's fun defense to watch.
That defense is really fun to watch.
That's got to be
They get at it.
frustrating. That's got to be really frustrating to play against. Is the Texans defense?
So what does Stroud come back this week?
Supposedly, Davis Mills and my other fantasy team is projected for a 0, so it looks like Stroud is
Okay.
coming back. because I did lose. I did lose at the helm of.
It's kind of amazing to me how you win the last 2 games with a backup fucking quarterback, and you decide to change things. Who's been very good.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand that. I think you ride the hot hand till it gets cold.
Do you think there's any avenue where the Chicago Bears could beat Philadelphia on Black Friday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
because I thought, to me, this is a definitive no. I think Philadelphia is going to kick the absolute dog.
Here's the thing. They're upset about this loss. Those turnovers right at the end of the game cost them the game. And I think you're going to see a very disciplined and very motivated Eagles team going forward.
You think, what does Chicago have to do?
They need to control. It's an old fashioned when the Lions beat teams. It's an old fashioned win. They need to be able to control the line of scrimmage at both sides, which obviously Chicago's offensive line is good, but these are savages that they're going against, and that's what disrupted. That was the difference in the Lions scoring that extra 7 points or not, was the D-line play. This will be a really good test for Caleb Williams' decision making. Has he taken the actual strides under Ben Johnson that we think he has? Because this is a secondary that's not great, but you don't want to make a mistake on Quinion Mitchell. You don't want to make a mistake on Cooper DeJean. Like, those guys are playmakers. Those are ball hawks. And I think they need to control the tempo with the run game, and I don't think they're going to do it. And on top of that, I think their defense is just – it's average at best, Chicago's defense. They gave up 28 points to a backup quarterback last week. Then they were just running the ball for the most part, Pittsburgh. Yeah. And
they got it in play 30-30, huh?
Right, exactly.
30-30 and put 500 up on them.
This could be a really good game for Jalen Hurts. I think the Eagles pass catchers could actually play well in this game finally. This could be a good game for Saquon. I think this is a perfect game for Saquon, to be honest with you. Look at what Montgomery and Gibbs did to them week 2.
Yeah.
And then last week Gainwell and Warren both lit them up. So I think they need to control the line of scrimmage on both sides. It's a cop out. It's a cliche on my end, but that's their avenue to win, is if they control the tempo of the game by running the ball. I think Ben Johnson wants a little bit more of a West Coast offense, which also plays to Caleb Williams, which means you're throwing the ball a lot. I don't know if I want Caleb Williams throwing the ball a lot against this Philly defense. It's the same reason you didn't want Jared Goff throwing the ball a lot. And look what the yield was. So, yes, I do think there are ways Chicago can win this game. Who knows? Maybe they're better than we think they are, or than I think they are.
I don't think they're better.
I just know that historically, when you have a negative point differential, even if you have 8 wins, if you have a negative point differential at 8 wins going into December, you are not that good. Or you just haven't played anybody. And credit to the Bears for learning how to win and learning how to beat good teams. Guess what? If you do finish first in the division, you're going to play a first-place schedule next year, and it's not going to be easy. So,
hop back to TikTok. Let's see here. Real quick, we'll run through a few.
I want to give a shout out to my brother-in-law, Sam. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sam.
He's the only guy I know.
Enjoy dinner
He looks like
tonight.
he's 50 and he's freaking 70, for Christ's sake.
Nice guy, too.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dad. Shout out. Let's see. Before we end, Lamar is overrated. Okay, I do agree slightly. Ian, should I pick up Brissett, Lawrence, or we did that one, didn't we? Dropping down. Trade Jefferson, Kincaid for Jamar Chase. Would you do that? I would do that right now in a heartbeat if I could. Jefferson and Dalton Kincaid for Jamar Chase. I would do it.
Good time to bet on Jamar Chase.
Good time to bet on Jamar Chase. Watson or DK Metcalf? I'd take DK Metcalf over Christian Watson, especially playing the Lions. I would take DK Metcalf.
I'm gonna need a quarterback for DK Metcalf. Watson's he's been the guy, and this is what the Packers did 2 years ago when they came here, and then they did it earlier this season. They love to throw those 50-50 balls and let their receivers either get the flag or make the play in coverage, and I think that's a reason why I would start Watson this week over DK Metcalf. I'm Watson.
I can't argue with it. Harvey or Tet for my flex spot? Tet's looked nice.
I love Ted McMillan.
I love Tat McMillan too. I just wish they were stringing together scoring more because he's not getting his fantasy points are being impacted so badly by the fact they don't score touchdowns. But I think that I like their matchup this week. I would go Tat. Give me Tat. Is Zach Charbonnet droppable?
You need the I disagree. You need the unless you need
Yeah.
the roster spot, you need the cuff on Kenneth Walker who gets injured all the time. So no, and then that's a high powered that's an offense that's putting up points. I wouldn't drop him personally.
Moving down. Herbert or Brissett this week, dude. If you have Justin Herbert, you got to play him over Jacoby Brissett,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
I would think so. I mean,
Shit.
I don't understand the question.
would you trade Jefferson and Taylor for Puka and Derrick Henry? Yes. Yep, I would. Based off of strictly the fact that I'll take Puka over Jefferson and I would take Jonathan Taylor over Derrick Henry.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Put London in if he's healthy this week. I mean, yeah, play Drake.
Yeah,
if
if he's
Drake London's healthy, you're playing him. Are we starting Rome Odunze this week or no? Against Philadelphia?
I think I'm starting him in a league.
You are.
Yeah.
There you go. Mahomes or Herbert this week? I'm going to go Justin Herbert. Doesn't matter. Justin Herbert against the Raiders all day long. Over Mahomes against
Herbert.
Dallas, I'd
Herbert.
go Justin Herbert. Would you trade a Buka and a first-round 2026 pick for Tyler Warren? No, I would not.
I wouldn't either.
No.
No.
Mayor Stafford this week.
Ooh, Stafford.
So that's Stafford against Carolina or Drake May against the Giants.
I'll take Drake May against
Whoa.
the Lions.
As you flip a coin there, dude, you probably have quarterback 1 and 2 on the week. So Cousins or Daniel Jones. I don't like anything about Kirk Cousins or the Atlanta Falcons. I don't know, but God.
Yeah.
Houston. Oh, hold on. Do we like Kirk Cousins against the Jets more than we like Daniel Jones against the Texans, D?
It might be Kirk Cousins. That's a tough call because you're not going to get Drake London back.
They said maybe.
There's a rumor that they might hold him out because they don't have anything to play for.
That is also true. I don't know. I would probably go with the hotter hand in Daniel Jones. Because
It's going to come down and if Drake London plays, you're gonna
You're
go
playing,
with Cousins.
yeah.
But
Start Troy Franklin or Michael Wilson? Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson's been hot.
yeah,
Start Pearsall or Slayton. Honestly, I think I'd go Darius Slayton at this point. Swift or Franklin for flex. I'm going to say Troy Franklin there because the DeAndre Swift thing isn't working out to anybody's advantage right now. And finally, Bo Nix or Daniel Jones. That's Bo Nix against Washington and Daniel Jones against.
Bo Nix.
I like Bo Nix against Washington as well.
Yeah.
Very good. Oh, we'll hop to YouTube real quick. Watson or Waymo for flex. Zolo, I'll let you take that one.
Is that from me, Anthony?
Yeah, it's from Silver Snake 0690.
Believe it or not, I actually like Christian Watson.
Over JMO?
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, I don't like it long term, but there's something going on with why the Lions can't get Jamison Williams the ball, and I'm gonna go with Christian Watson for this week.
And with that said, anything else to add, Solo? Uncle Sam, do you have anything to add?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Goo Boy, do you have anything to add back there?
Lions.
Bruce, what's one thing you're thankful for before we end?
Yes. Let's hear that.
Let's
what
do
are you
that.
thankful?
What are you
for,
thankful for?
The gym.
That's good.
What are you thankful for?
Bruce.
Oh man. Thanks.
Why? You have somewhere to deposit your goo?
No.
Oh.
No.
Why are you thankful for Bruce?
It makes me look smart.
Zolo, what's one thing you're thankful for?
It hurt.
I am thankful for football.
You know
thankful
what?
for-
And here's the most important thing I'm thankful for right now. You're not gonna like this, but
Go ahead.
I'm really thankful for Cade Cunningham.
I'm thankful for food. I just
For
like
what?
food, man.
For food?
I'm excited to eat on Thursday.
Yeah, I just can't wait.
I'm ready. I know.
Wait, I'm ready. To
I'm
fucking eat
pumped.
now.
I'm pumped. You're both gonna have kielbasa. We're gonna have identical meals, but not be together. It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah,
'Cause we got the
basically.
kielbasa,
Basically,
the
it's all the
caboose,
same.
Is there Kapusta?
capusta, there's kielbasa with the bird. Little sweet. My favorite thing's like sweet potatoes, dude. I love sweet.
There's nothing better than fresh kielbasa.
Yeah, but it's gotta have snap.
It's got to be cooked in Vernors.
Is that is
It's
kielbasa a Polish Thanksgiving thing? Or? I love kielbasa.
Yeah.
I was hearing we never had sausage in our stuffing growing up.
Sausage and stuffing. I
Yeah.
know a lot of people do that.
Oh, mine's
Yeah.
all meat.
Kielbasa would go great,
Yeah.
and like kielbasa and andouille sausage would be a perfect stuff.
So the stuffing that we get is a meat stuffing. So it's cheese, raisins, sausage, ground pork, and ground veal. It's like a deconstructed meatball, add raisins. It's fucked up. Leon, President Baker in the chat said that he is thankful for us and we keep giving our fans great shows.
Thank
So
you,
shout out to you, Mr. Baker.
Shout out Baker.
President Baker.
You know, we hope you have a good Thanksgiving and,
Yeah.
you know, actually go somewhere and get some turkey. Don't go to McDonald's or something. Just get yourself a real dinner.
You should have Leon over for Thanksgiving.
No, you should have him over.
Thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of the Tip Balls Podcast. Make sure to follow our socials, Instagram and Twitter at Tip Balls, TikTok at Tip Balls Podcast. If you're listening to us on Spotify or Apple Music, check us out on YouTube. Click subscribe so you get notified when we go live. Tuesdays and Thursdays around 5. Oh, we won't be here on Thanksgiving.
No.
Just an FYI. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Maybe Friday or Saturday, but I don't know yet. Uncle Sam's gone. Thank you guys so much for listening. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the food and the football and your families. See you sometime, I don't know, later.